Hello guys. Droxon X here. And today, I'm going to talk about Audrey and Friends, an animated partially found milkshake animated series from 2002. It is considered lost media because there wasn't a home media release of it. If you don't know what lost media is, I'll explain. Lost media is any type of media thought to no longer exist in any format, or for which no copies can be located, partial or otherwise. The term primarily encompasses visual, audio, or audio-visual media, such as films, television, radio broadcasts, music, and video games. Many television and radio broadcast masters, recorded onto magnetic tape, may be lost due to the industry practice of wiping. Motion picture studios also often destroyed their original nitrate film elements, as film and broadcast material was often considered ephemeral and of little historical worth after they had made their revenue. Some media considered lost may exist in studio or public archives but may not be available to most people due to copyright or donor restriction rules, or for the most part, complete disinterest by anyone in an outdated program or subject matter. Due to the unstable nature of any format, films, tapes, phonograph records, optical discs like CDs, Blu-ray discs, and DVDs, and digital data stored on devices such as USB flash drives, SD cards, solid-state drives, and hard disk drives, all naturally degrade over time, especially if not kept in correct storage conditions. Preservation efforts attempt to avoid the loss of works. This is usually done by storing them in archives. Okay, now you know what lost media is, let's talk about this show. Audrey and Friends is a British animated TV series created and directed by Bennard Edger on Channel 5's Milkshake and Shake blocks from August 3rd to December 29th, 2002. The last new episode premiered on December 27, 2002. The series revolves around a tween girl named Audrey with her pet dog named Rounball, and her friends Meena and Constance, Stan for short, living in a world of the internet, texting and medieval love potions. The show was animated, produced and distributed by Impossible Television. The series Bennard Edger the show to Channel 5 with a pilot that ended up airing on December 26, 2000, on the channel's Milkshake block as a Christmas special. The network then picked it up as a series that lasted for 26 episodes. The show was animated in a mixture of 2D and CGI animation, similar to the distributor's other series that aired on the block at the time. After the initial episodes aired, the show ended up getting cancelled with no home media release ever made for it. The original tapes were confirmed to have been recycled after Channel 5 shut down its archival library. The series also aired on channels such as the VFBS from October 2003 to March 2004, and New Zealand's Prime TV in 2003, and was also available on the now-defunct streaming service known as Home Choices Scam in around 2005. Reception. According to one of the writers of the show, Adam Peters, this show didn't have good ratings in the UK due to the cheap animation and character design that dramatized people, and especially the fact that the show was made on an extremely low budget, but had high ratings in IMDb in the US, with an 8.2 rating. Strange. However, the show had a minor cult following in New Zealand where the show aired on Prime for several years. Findings. For a while, no footage or images from the show were available online, as the only evidence of this show's existence came from an IMDb page and footage of a promo for the series, most likely due to the episodes airing only once. At some point, a user named LovelyAngel1004 discovered some footage of the show from a 2012 show reel from Impossible TV, along with the SoundCloud upload of the theme. On January 3, 2023, YouTuber Lucas's Archive found and uploaded the pilot to his channel. The pilot served as the show's Christmas special, with the most notable differences being the voice cast and Meena's original name being Mona. On February 22, 2023, Libri Venus Spade contacted one of the writers, Adam Peters, via email about the show. A day later, he sent her scans of the inlays from the 5 fake VHS releases he made with information on each episode, the voice cast and other members of the production team. On March 5, 2023, Livry Venus Spade then contacted Bennett via email, only to confirm that he doesn't have any full episodes on hand. He then sent a photo of his old portfolio page with concept art from the series. A couple of days later, he sent a WeTransfer containing more artwork and a small clip from the pilot. On July 24, 2025, a user known as Unofficial Audrey and Friends had discovered a Reddit post on our tip of my tongue after a fan known as Impossible TV had told him about it. The post was by a user who goes by Lollalops. In this post, the show that the user claimed to have seen was strikingly similar to Audrey and Friends. They remember there being an in-show band called the Valley Boys and that one of the members in the band was known as the Quiet One. Voice cast: Pilot, Nicholas Stapleton as Audrey, Kate O'Sullivan as Meena, originally named Mona, Constance, Valerie, Audrey's mom, Sienna, Audrey's dad's girlfriend, Simon Schatzberger, credited as Simon Schatzberger, as Audrey's dad, Jonny, Dave, Mr. Edger. 2002 series. Ellie Fireman as Audrey, Marina Neal as Meena, Lucinda Chambers as Constance, Tim Whitnall as various male characters, Catherine Vandam as Valerie, Audrey's mom, various characters. Now let's talk about the characters. Let's talk about Audrey first. Audrey is the main protagonist from Audrey and Friends. She is the older sister of Toby. She has a pet dog named Rounball. Background: Audrey was born to her mother Valerie and her father. Her parents got divorced and are separated. Audrey lives with her mother Valerie and her pet dog Rounball. Appearance: Audrey has very long blonde hair and freckles. She wears a pink v-neck, long-sleeve jumpsuit and fuchsia shoes. Her hair strands have been slightly changed in the 2002 series, as they became more golden. Personality: Audrey is a sassy teenage girl, although she can be sometimes serious and blunt. She sometimes gets nervous when things go wrong. In the pilot, Audrey mentioned that first dates always make her nervous, especially when it's her mother. Relationships: Meena. Meena is Audrey's best friend. Constance. Constance is Audrey's best friend. Rounball. Rounball is Audrey's pet dog. Audrey's dad. Audrey's dad is Audrey's biological father. Although her parents have separated, she still has contact to her dad. Valerie. Valerie is Audrey's mother. Toby. Toby is Audrey's younger brother. Jonny. Jonny is one of Audrey's rivals. Dave. Dave is one of Audrey's rivals. Trivia: Audrey was named after the late British actress Audrey Hepburn. Audrey hates being called princess. Next is Meena. Meena, formerly known as Mona, is one of the main characters from Audrey and Friends. She is one of Audrey's friends. Appearance: she has medium-length black hair with a cowlick and has brown skin with blushes on her cheeks. She wears a green long-sleeve keyhole front dress and maroon shoes. Personality: Meena is very cheerful and talkative, but she can be self-centered and vain at times. Relationships: Audrey. Audrey is Meena's friend. Constance. Constance is Meena's friend. Larry DeLacy. Meena became friends with Larry DeLacy when she did an audition for the Jack and the Beanstalk pantomime at the Playhouse, as she got a part as the tail end of the cow. She brought him to the Christmas party at her friend Audrey's dad's penthouse apartment afterwards. Judy. Meena had a crush on a boy named Judy in the episode Stan and Judy. Trivia: her name was originally Mona in Audrey and Friends until her name was changed to Meena in the 2002 series. She had a full minute of screen time in total during the initial pilot, discounting when she is speaking in the credits. The name Meena was a nickname given from the children who voiced Constance and Meena in the 2002 series. In concept art, she had pale skin, but in the pilot and series she is brown. Constance. Constance is one of the main characters in Audrey and Friends. She is one of Audrey's friends. She's nicknamed Stan for short. Background: Constance is best friends with Audrey and Meena. Appearance: Constance has curly long ginger hair. She wears a purple dress and shoes that match her dress. Personality. Constance is a very calm, smart, geeky and tomboyish girl. She also makes love potions. Relationships. Audrey. Audrey is Constance's best friend. Meena. Meena is Constance's best friend. DeLacy. Constance had a crush on DeLacy in the pilot, as she wanted to give her second bottle of love potion to him. Judy. Constance has a crush on him in episode Stan and Judy. Trivia. She was originally going to be named Penny. Her hair was slightly shrunk in the 2002 series. Her boots are a darker shade in the pilot. In concept art, her face was very different. She had very big eyes and plunky teeth, which looks fucking terrifying. I'm glad that was changed. Now let's talk about Audrey's pet dog, Rounball. Rounball is Audrey's pet dog. He is one of the supporting characters from Audrey and Friends. Appearance. Rounball is a flea-bitten ball-shaped mutt, as stated by Audrey. He wears a purple collar and has beige fur with black spots. Personality. Rounball is a cheerful and playful dog. Relationships. Audrey. Although she calls him by many disrespectful names, Audrey loves her pet dog Rounball a lot. Rounball doesn't seem to care about Mr. Edger. In the pilot, Rounball and Mr. Edger start having feelings for each other after the dog dropped the love potion. Jojo. In Rounball in Love, Rounball falls in love with a girl dog named Jojo. Let's talk about Audrey's rivals now. Jonny and Dave. Jonny is one of the supporting characters from Audrey and Friends. He is the brother of Dave and the grandson of Gran. He is also one of Audrey's neighbors and rivals. Appearance. Jonny has short black hair and wears a blue long-sleeve shirt with a purple collar, olive green pants, and black shoes. Dave has short brown hair and has blushes on his cheeks like Meena. He wears a red v-neck t-shirt with a green collar, purple pants, and brown shoes. Okay, let's talk about Audrey's mom, Valerie. Valerie is the mother of Audrey and Toby as well as the wife of Audrey's dad. She is one of the supporting characters from Audrey and Friends. Background. Valerie married Audrey's dad until they become separated and almost divorced as she finds a new boyfriend. Appearance. Valerie has blonde hair and wears a white dress and brown shoes. Personality. Not a lot is known about Valerie. She likes clipping her toenails as shown in the pilot. 2. Relationships. Audrey is Valerie's daughter. Toby is Valerie's son. Audrey's dad used to be Valerie's husband until they become separated and almost divorced. Bennard Edger. After Valerie became separated and almost divorced with Audrey's dad, she started to date with Mr. Edger until Audrey's dog Rounball gets affectionate with him as he dropped her and broke a love potion on the floor at Audrey's dad's Christmas party. DeLacy. After Rounball started falling in love with Mr. Edger, Valerie began to fall in love with DeLacy as the love potion worked on Larry. Okay. How about we talk about some characters that don't have that much information? Judy is the crush of Meena and Constance in the episode Stan and Judy. Jojo is a dog. She appeared in the episode Rounball in Love, where she is Rounball's crush. Gran is the grandmother of Jonny and Dave. Not much is known about her, besides the fact that she went to the hospital in Stupid Boys. Evil Rabbit. This has a little more info. Evil Rabbit is Toby's pet. They debuted in Run Rabbit. Gran was described as an evil pet rabbit and Audrey needed to enlist Meena and Constance to come and help her. Relationships. Audrey. Evil Rabbit is Audrey's enemy. She needed to enlist Meena and Constance to come and help her. Meena helped Audrey to defend herself against the Evil Rabbit. Constance also helped Audrey to defend herself against the Evil Rabbit. Constance's mom is the mother of Constance. Not much is known about her. Now let's go back to characters that have information. Bennard Edger, better known as Mr. Edger, is one of the supporting characters from Audrey and Friends. He is a teacher at Rudley School. Appearance: Bernard has short dark gray hair and a goatee and wears a brown tuxedo jacket, corduroy pants, and shoes that match his tuxedo jacket. Personality: Bernard is described as a nice teacher as appointed to Audrey. Relationships: Audrey. Mr. Edger is Audrey's teacher. Valerie. Mr. Edger seems to have a love interest with Audrey's mother Valerie after he sipped the love potion Constance poured into his mug. Rounball. Rounball had a fling with Mr. Edger after Constance dropped a love potion on them. Trivia: Bernard doesn't like dogs, especially Rounball. He is one of the characters in which his face is shown but not seen from point of view. Larry DeLacy. Larry DeLacy is one of the minor characters from Audrey and Friends. He is an Australian soap opera actor. He starred in the top Australian soap opera Day as he starred in the pantomime Jack and the Beanstalk. Background: Larry DeLacy is a soap opera actor born in Australia. He is known for top Australian soap opera Day. Larry was chosen to do the Jack and the Beanstalk pantomime. Appearance: Larry wears olive green shorts and black shoes. Relationships: Meena. Meena invited Larry to Audrey's dad's Christmas evening party at Audrey's dad's penthouse apartment. Constance. Constance finds Larry to be very lovely and handsome as she got a bottle of love potion for herself and Larry so that she could fall in love with him. However, Rounball made Constance accidentally drop the love potion for her and Larry. Valerie. After Rounball dropped and broke the love potion, Valerie suddenly began to fall in love with Larry. Sienna. Sienna is one of the minor characters from Audrey and Friends. She is Audrey's dad's girlfriend. Appearance: Sienna has messy medium-length hair tied into a ponytail. Relationships: Audrey's dad. Audrey's dad became Sienna's boyfriend after he almost got separated and divorced with his wife Valerie. Okay, I think I've talked about all the characters. Now let's get on to the episodes. List of episodes. Pilot. The pilot was produced in 2000. It later premiered on Channel 5's children's block Milkshake on December 26, 2000. It was shown as a one-off Christmas special for the series. The 2002 series. Episode 1, Valentine. Audrey is disappointed when she doesn't get any Valentine's Day cards, especially when she learns that her best friends have got loads. Episode 2, Lost Dog. Meena loses Audrey's beloved dog Rounball and refuses to look for him, leading to terrible arguments between the girls. Episode 3, Out Healing. Stan teaches Audrey and Meena how to do yoga, before introducing them to aromatherapy, crystals and a whole world of weirdness and danger. Episode 4, Jailbird. Stan's mom is arrested on a political protest. As everyone at school starts picking on her, Stan turns to Audrey and Meena for help. Episode 5, Fruit. Stan has started a fruit-only diet, but it's giving her terrible wind. How long can Audrey and Meena suffer without saying something? Episode 6, Shampoo. Meena and Stan are both auditioning for a shampoo commercial, but who will get the part? And how well will the loser take it? Episode 7, Fads. Audrey is worried that she's not cool enough, so she tries to change her ways. Can she transform herself into the coolest girl in town? Episode 8, Popstars. The girls form a pop group in their quest for fame but soon find themselves arguing about which of them should write the group's songs. Episode 9, Foreign Exchange. Audrey's school has an exchange program with a school in France. The girls are excited to discover who will be coming to stay with them. Episode 10, Oh. Uh-oh. Things are getting a little painful for the girls. Stan is taken ill and Meena has an appointment with her super scary dentist. Episode 11, Daydream Believer. The girls are queuing up for a gig at the town's main music venue. They imagine what sort of cute boys they might meet at the concert. Episode 12, Rudley TV. A new local TV station is looking for presenters. The girls get hold of a video camera and set about filming their own programs. Episode 13, Sleepover Makeover. The girls are spending the night over at Stan's house. Cue midnight chocolate binges, girly gossip and ill-advised makeovers. Episode 14, Rounball in Love. Audrey's dog Rounball has fallen in love with girl dog Jojo, but Jojo doesn't want to know. Can the girls work their matchmaking magic on the two canines? Episode 15, Stupid Boys. Audrey's next-door neighbors Jonny and Dave come to stay while their Gran's in hospital. Audrey tries to teach the boys to be more grown-up. Episode 16, Heroes. Audrey and Stan become heroes and get their photos in the local paper. Meena is annoyed and sets about trying to become a hero herself. Episode 17, Project. The girls have to write about their best qualities. Audrey and Stan end up doing Meena's essay, but what can they say about her that's nice? Episode 18, Glam Stan. Stan is going on a first date with a cute boy. Meena gives her coaching and advice, but how good a teacher is the self-styled queen of love? Episode 19, Silence. Audrey has lost her voice. Mischievous Meena uses the situation to set her up on a date with the ugliest boy in school. Special guest star, Inky Jones. Episode 20, Rounball at the vets. Rounball has been bothering girl dogs and there have been complaints. Audrey and her friends try to cure him of this behavior, with mixed results. Episode 21, Hideous. Audrey wakes up to discover a huge spot on her chin. What can she do to get rid of it? Meena and Stan have some suggestions. Episode 22, Stan and Judy. A cute boy is staying in Stan's house. Stan and Meena compete for his affections using increasingly desperate tactics. Episode 23, Run Rabbit Run. Audrey's little brother Toby has just got an evil pet rabbit which is making her life hell. She enlists the girls to help her defend against it. Episode 24, Meena vs. the World. Meena's rudeness has gone too far, and the whole town has turned against her. Stan and Audrey have to teach her how to be nice and fast. Episode 25, Diet. Meena gets the other girls to join her in the new celebrity-endorsed standing diet. Is this the weirdest thing they've ever done? Sadly not. Episode 26, Away. Audrey is moving to another town. Does this mean she'll never see Stan or Meena ever again? Time for tearful goodbyes. And that's the end of this video. Make sure to like, press the subscribe button, and comment. Bye.